Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Dot from Dot Me Now Coaching and Entertainment. For coaching, my links are down below. Spirit guide readings down below. Stars readings down below. Past life readings down below. This video is about past lives, so if you want some extra help with your past life stuff, down below. Patreon down below. I made a video. I made a PowerPoint actually called The Doctrine of the Soul. If you want to understand a bit more about the soul beyond this video, link down below. You know what I'm saying? Discord down below. Everything's down below, bro. Social media is all that, right? So look, I'm gonna say a couple things and show y'all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me say what I gotta say first. I got a lot coming for y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Low key, this should be a Patreon exclusive, but I'm being nice to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cause I already made the Doctrine of the Soul, and that's Patreon exclusive. So I'll give y'all a little some. You know what I mean? But we're gonna talk about how past lives even work, why you would want the memories, and how to start accessing them. When I talk about how to access that shit, we gonna get to this shit. You know what I mean? So look, first things first. How do your past lives even work? Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck's that even all about? So understand that you are a soul. What is a soul? Even though I already made the PowerPoint, I'm going to tell you very simply to go in depth. Like I said, PowerPoint inside the Patreon, but you don't really, for this video, I'm going to give y'all enough of what y'all need. So a soul is an individualized focal point of awareness. Okay. It's the observer that observes your life, you know? As a kid, right? Some part of you never changes. Like your personality, that shit will change. You were as a kid, you were one way, now you're a whole different way. But want to know what stays the same? The observer, the fact that you are always observing this, you know what I'm saying, this life. Now understand that focal point of awareness is fucking infinite. That shit don't just die. Yeah, the body may die and all that shit, but the awareness, that shit never dies. So you have observed many lives. You know what I'm saying? Every single life that you have observed, right? That deals with your past lives. You know what I'm saying? And now your higher selves, right? Pretty much come from the fact that when you incarnate into a certain life, right? If you hit a high level of consciousness, you start to understand that time doesn't exist and all this other shit. Therefore, it's like that's where your multiple higher selves come from. Understand that a lot of times, if you went to the sixth density, which a lot of people have inside their past lives, you know what I'm saying, which is kind of past, present, and future because you know it kind of exists a bit more out of time, you know what I'm saying, or outside of time. But anyway, with that being said, right, when it comes to um the sixth realm, right? Inside of this realm or this density, you actually go back to help your past selves. You know what I'm saying? An example is the fact that I was in Arcturus inside the sixth realm, and I would go back to my Lyran self that was more like 4D ish, you know what I'm saying? And I would go to help her and stuff like that. Yes, it is a her. I used to be a female, and that shit is dope. I don't give a fuck. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so with that being said, that's how your past lives work. That's where your higher selves come from. You know what I'm saying? Now, why would you even want these memories? One, memories could help you understand more about why you have the personality that you have. And by the way, a personality is a hold up. I gotta do something real quick. So, a personality, right, is a certain way of expressing yourself. You know what I'm trying to say? So, if you understand your past lives, you start to find out why you express yourself in certain ways. For example, I had somebody say, you would think a galactic warrior wouldn't curse like that. Are you dumb? Why do you think aliens don't curse? Like, that's some dumb shit. Like, yeah, Nocturian may not curse at you, but I'm not chasing Nocturian. Boy, I had Reptilian, Alpha Draco, Dragon, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a warrior, I'm coming like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I got Lyra and shit, all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a whole mix of a whole bunch of chameleon, nigga. Fuck, I have so many. I have forms that don't even have a form, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So the motherfucker, be, how you cursing? You got the warrior, cause nigga, some aliens don't, nigga, a reptilian will curse the fuck out of you. What are you talking about? That was some dumb shit. So when you understand your past life, I'm sorry, but it was. When you understand your past lives, right, you understand why you express yourself in this kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Also, me, right, I'm very specific on words. Like, this word means this. For example, density and dimension. Nigga, no, we cannot fucking use those the same exact way, and I'm not letting that shit up. Part of that is because I have big Arcturian and they're very intellectual beings. You know what I'm trying to say? So you understand a bit more about why you are how you are now. Motherfuckers be like, oh, that shit, that it's all in the past. That shit don't matter. Yes, the fuck it does. You are the way you are not because of your fucking past, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Also, inside your past lives, right? You learned a lot of fucking lessons. Some of those lessons you play out inside of this life. Now the thing is, right, instead of just going through the learner's lesson all over again, if you could see your memories, right, and then see the lesson and learn that shit before going through that shit, you literally skip over a whole fucking lesson inside of your life. For an example, let's say you were a fucking warrior inside your past. You probably killed a lot of people. But guess what? You don't got to do that on fucking Earth now. You know what I'm trying to say? So that was such a crazy ass example, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like you learn certain shit from your past that helps you overcome lessons that you're going through inside your present, you know? So with that being said, let's talk about how to start accessing them. And here's where we get to this document. You know what I'm trying to say? So let me do this and let me kind of move this over. Like, does this affect the way that the video looks? I hope not. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, listen. All right, boom. All right, boom. Oh, there we go. All right, boom. So let me move this shit more, and then bam, y'all can see this shit. So we have right here. These are 8 different realms. Right now, I don't have the ones above it up here because they're not that important for this video, right? But we have the physical realm, etheric realm, astral realm, mental realm, causal, etc. Right now, your soul, right, actually exists right here. The causal realm is actually the beginning of your ego. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand what the fuck ego is, nigga. Ego, right? The word ego, I could fucking show y'all this shit. Can y'all see this shit? I hope the fuck. Let me check y'all if y'all can see this shit. Yeah, y'all can't see this shit, nigga. All right, so boom. Ego definition. Because I don't like, bro. I don't like when people misdefine shit. That shit be annoying. One, I'm Arcturian, and two, I'm fucking Alpha Draco. So it's like I do intellectual shit. But then I get mad when niggas not like that because I'm big Alpha Draco. It's like, nah, let me stop. But nigga, look. Literally means fucking I. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Cause this ain't even true. This ain't even that fucking true, nigga. Down here, nigga, etymologically, this shit means I, nigga. Identify, nigga. So why'd I fuck this niggas be blowing my shit? Niggas be using words in different. Oh, that should be. You see what I'm saying? And now that you know my past life shit, you know why I'm like this. So using this method I'm about to teach y'all can find out about your past life shit. If you need some extra help, links down below for the coaching, my nigga. You know, well, really, it's a reading, but yeah, nigga. Whether you want some starseed shit or some earthly shit. Past life readings are mainly for some earthy shit. Starseed is for that alien shit. But inside your past life shit, unless you specify, I want to see a certain earth life, sometimes the alien shit may pop up. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. But yeah, so with that being said, why it literally means I, nigga. So when you say, nigga, I am this, that's you developing an ego. You're developing a certain attachment to your personality. When you say I am, you identify with something. Nigga. So with that being said, that's where your ego actually comes from. You could express yourself in a certain kind of way, right? But not be attached to it. But when you say, I am Bethy, nigga, that's the ego. The I am, nigga, that's the ego. Nigga, when you say, I am this, I am, that's the fucking ego. And that shit starts right the fuck here. So I said the incarnated soul, right? The part of your soul that chose to incarnate. Because I talked about in my 3D versus 5D video, which is, nigga, here's the 3D, here's the 5D, you know what I'm saying? And then here's the 6D, right? I talked about how inside the fucking 6D, right, this Buddhic shit, nigga, you actually craft your fucking personality. You say, I'm gonna add this Lyran shit, this Alpha Draco shit, this Arcturian shit, and shit, you know what I'm saying? So you actually piece together like your soul before incarnating on this earth, because your soul truly exists like right here and beyond. Like the individual soul that you are really exists right here, but even here kind of gets inside like a certain kind of group. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna explain that, but right here you have the incarnated soul, right? So the causal plane deals with the why. You know what I'm saying? When you start understanding why shit happens, like inside here you're like, nigga, I think. Nigga, here you're like fucking I know, nigga, I know, cause you understand why. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, but I think that, I think, nigga, but you don't know shit, do you? Why am I coming like this? But no, on some real shit though. Inside the causal plane, you start understanding why shit happens. That's why you transcend good, bad, like dark, because you understand why the dark shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And inside the Buddha, get you create that shit. But inside here, right? When you start understanding why am I thinking like this? Why am I feeling like this? Why am I acting like this? The more and more you trace back the why of what the fuck you actually are, you start to hit this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, peep game. A Buddhist monk don't give a fuck about any of this shit. Nigga, they're at the fucking they're at this shit. They're at the fucking they're going to the 12th Shavik realm. I call it the Shavik, but you could call it other kinds of things. But I say Shavik because Shiva, the deity, he represents many different things, but the highest aspect is pretty much the pure awareness that observes everything. Now he's called the destroyer because when you obtain that pure awareness state, all this shit goes the fuck away, nigga. Inside the 12th realm, you transcend this whole entire construct, that being the universe. You know what I'm saying? Shiva and the moon are actually the fucking same, but we're not gonna get into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, nigga, a monk is trying to go here, pure awareness. Like they'll hit this shit and say, nigga, fuck that shit. Oh shit. They'll be like, nigga, we're going right the fuck here, nigga. And then they hit this pure awareness state. They hit that pure awareness, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They hit this shit. And then they either transcend out this fucking construct, or because they hit that pure awareness shit, it's like all this just start to fucking like act the fuck out. So they pretty much end up here, my nigga. They go here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then they drop back down to like fucking they come back down to here actually. You know what I'm saying? They come back down to here, but all this information flows the fuck down. So when a monk hits enlightenment, right? Out of nowhere, they're like, holy shit. I get this past life. I get that past life. I know my fucking purpose on the earth. They just know all this shit because they eventually they went up to fucking. They said, fuck this shit, nigga. I'ma go here. If you want to do that, I made a video about how to fucking meditate step by step. I talked about what meditation actually is inside one video and how to actually do it inside another video. You know what I'm saying? So if you practice meditation, you'll actually start getting to this shit. You can actually skip this shit though and go a bit up. But like as you meditate, right? You'll understand. You'll understand kind of like why you do certain things more. Like you'll kind of see what thoughts pop up to make you do certain shit, and the deeper you get, you start seeing where the fuck these thoughts actually come from. So long story short, when you hit the causal realm, I should really say the causal body because you have different bodies for different realms. So when you hit your causal body, you get to the part of your soul that chose to incarnate. You know what I'm saying? This is where your personality starts to begin. You know, your personality is probably about like right here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. How do I make it look like this? God damn it. It's right here though. Your personality probably starts about like right here. Right here you have the awareness behind the personality. Then your personality kind of gets crafted right here and you say, nigga, I am this. And then you start developing a fucking ego, you nigga. And that shit starts right the fuck here, probably about right here-ish. You know what I'm saying? More towards the top, you have the Akashic records of the incarnated soul. Like you have pretty much before you come on earth, right? There's a certain plan to your life. That's about right here in between the causal and the Buddhic. In between the causal and the Buddhic, you have pretty much the Akashic records. You pretty much have the life plan of your soul inside this life. On top of that, inside the causal body is where all your memories get stored. So niggas be like, I forgot some shit. Go inside your causal body. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, that shit not always easy to just retrieve every single memory. I can't think about what the fuck I was doing at fucking 3 years old on fucking January 24th. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's inside my causal body. It really is. You know what I'm saying? So all your memories get stored here, and your Akashic records, that being your life plan, and also the memories that you build inside this life, they all exist inside the causal. You know what I'm trying to say? So pretty much as you understand more about why you do what you do, why you think how you think, why you feel how you feel, you get more to this shit. Because right here, you're just observing your thoughts. It's a whole bunch of random thought shit, but you're like, nigga, what the fuck does this mean? You know what I'm saying? When you get here, you're like, oh, nigga, light bulb, I understand. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's why humans right now, that's why they're shifted from 3D to 5D going through the fourth. Because they looking at all their thoughts that look like this, but they're finally going to go like, holy shit, nigga, I understand it, nigga. Yeah, so that's that. When you hit, when you hit the causal plane or the causal realm or your causal body, when you get here, right, you'll start getting past life memories. Because your incarnated soul is composed of several different aspects of your different lifetimes. I mean, you also have like other shit, like you have like certain like animal spirits, you could say. Like I have an elephant, crocodile, lion, which all control different aspects of my personality and my energetic structure. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, your past lives make up your personality. So as you get more inside here, you start getting past life memories. You know what I'm saying? So with me, right, I was getting closer and closer to the causal. That's why they say when you hit 5D, you get past life memories because you get right the fuck here. Now, inside the 6D, right, you have access to all of your higher selves. You know what I'm trying to say? You have every single higher self and all their Akashic records. And I put the Akashic records like right here because like Akashic records deal with your plan and also the memory that you have built. So pretty much like the plan for all the higher selves right here started off from the Atmic going down to the Buddhic, you know what I'm saying? But like the memories that you build kind of stay like inside like this level, you know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm trying to say. Inside the Buddhic, right? You have access to every single higher self, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you get higher, right, you get to the true individual soul, the one awareness behind all of your higher selves. So you can have 5 higher selves, right, inside the Buddhic, you know what I'm saying? But there's one awareness that sustains all those higher selves. That shit is inside the Atmic, you know what I'm saying? That's where your true individual soul begins. But I'm not gonna lie though, you know what I'm saying? Like somewhere, somewhere around like like hold up, somewhere like you, somewhere in between monad, atmic, and buddhic. There's something around here where like you join with your family members, because at first you join with your family members, like your immediate family. Well, not all the time, but like with me, right? My family on Earth is the same family I had all the way back in Lyra, millions of years ago. You know what I'm saying? And we pretty much have like the same like soul. Like this is what I'm trying to say. Like the soul of your personality, right? Like if your name's Becky, right? That exists like right here. Like the awareness behind Becky is like right here type shit. You know what I'm saying? However, you're not just Becky. Like you make like some people get incarnated inside families that have nothing to do with their fucking soul. But like somebody like me, right? Like nigga, I'm also like my fucking mom, my dad, my brother. So like we all kind of like are like right here type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just think about like when you come on Earth, when you incarnate inside the fucking galaxy, like me being inside Lyra, right? My soul was like, okay, nigga, I'm gonna be the fucking dad, mom, and child. And then it was like, I'm gonna split myself off partially inside the child, inside the mom, inside the dad. But when we all die, we go back to the same thing. But on top of that, it's, besides just your immediate family, you also join with other souls, like my boy King Cass, right? We became join their souls. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's where you get to like the oversoul. You start grouping with other individual souls and get to the oversoul. You know what I'm trying to say? So let me see something in my notes really quick. Yeah, so when it comes to the causal plane, right? To become aware of your soul at the causal plane, I wrote down the causal plane holds the higher self of this personality, which is true. It does. Like, if your name's Becky, right? Becky has a higher self, you know what I'm saying? Because before you came and incarnated on the earth, you said Becky's gonna go through this and become this high person. Now, sometimes you may fail, you know what I'm saying? But still, your earth higher self is inside of here. Even when I became a Lyran, right? My Lyran higher self would still be here, because when you decide to incarnate somewhere, you go through this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like you could live inside the higher realms and fucking structure how the realms are made and stuff like that. But when you incarnate inside like a lower realm, you gotta go through this shit and like you gotta build a incarnated soul. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like my Lyran higher self, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, right? The causal plane holds the higher self of this personality. It holds the plane that makes up your personality. This is where you begin to access the awareness that makes up the personality, eventually leading you to the awareness that makes up the other personalities. You know what I'm saying? Because you have Becky. If my name's Becky, you have Genie, Genie Dot. You have Genie. You know what I'm saying? Then you have Lyran. Then you have Inonaki. You have all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, right? You first understand pretty much like, oh shit, my fault. Hold up. I just scrolled too far and like I fucked up some shit. So let me stop this real quick. Yeah. So you begin to access the awareness that makes up this personality as well as the awareness that makes up the other personalities, aka your other higher selves. So you split your awareness inside of many realms. Your soul splits its awareness through different lives. So this plane holds the awareness for this life right here. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you want to find out like what you were in the past life, to see what you're drawn to. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like singing, right? But no one in your family likes to fucking sing, right? That could be a past life thing. But here's the thing: it could be like a Earth singer. It could be like a Syrian, because I noticed that Syrians have like a connection with music. You know what I'm saying? So it could be like a Syrian thing. It could be a whole bunch of different things, right? But start seeing what you're drawn to, because sometimes you're drawn to shit for no fucking reason. There's likely a past life link there. Like for me, I was drawn to all this warrior shit. Now, I could have some Earth Warrior past lives, but I haven't really seen those yet. I've seen my Egyptian past life, Indian past life, like I have I have a couple Asian past lives. You know what I'm saying? India, China, and shit like that. I have some Haitian past lives. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of my warrior shit comes from like my galactic stuff, nigga. Like my first incarnation inside this universe was as a Lyran. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's a nigga, that was some warrior shit. Like nigga, I've been fighting for a lot of my lifetimes, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? So like that warrior shit that I have comes a lot from that. That's why niggas could express themselves like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr," you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's that big warrior energy. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yeah, that's where my shit come from. So I was always drawn to that type of shit. Now I know why. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the Buddhic plane, right, I just wrote down the Buddhic plane holds the awareness for all your higher selves. The higher you get, the more you access. I could have put a bit more. If you want to become aware of yourself on the Buddhic plane and you want to access your Buddhic body, pretty much just like, all right, so like you'll understand, like, okay, this negative situation was happening for growth. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand that's happening for growth, right? Let me move this out the way, and then y'all can't see what I moved out the way, but I can. Anyway, so when you start being like, oh nigga, this happened for growth, you're like right the fuck here, you know what I'm saying? You're like right here, eventually access the causal plane, right? You start seeing why it happened, right? But then inside the Buddhic, you'll see like, damn, why did I create this? So like you'll know that something is benefiting you, you know what I'm saying? But then you start seeing like exactly why you created that inside the Buddhic, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to access your Buddhic self, start thinking like, damn, like I know this was happening for me to grow, but like more like why did I put this here? Like for example, right? Like there's certain stuff I've been through, right? That like reflects my past lives. So I know like okay, this is helping me heal, it's helping me grow. But the deeper you get into the why, you start accessing the Buddhic, because inside the Buddhic you actually create a lot of these events, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, try to find out even more and more why. Like here's a great example. So you could know that something's helping you grow, right? It's helping me grow. But start trying to find out what past life this could possibly come from. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you'll start getting more to like the middle part. You know what I'm saying? Like the causal into the Buddhic, then you'll eventually hit the Buddhic. Because when you're fully inside the Buddhic, you'll have like access to every single higher self. You could just choose like, okay, I'm gonna use this one and I'm gonna use that one. You know what I'm saying? But like while you're getting to the Buddhic, you start understanding more about your higher selves. Because inside the causal, right, you only have access really to like the higher self of this personality. But the higher you get inside the causal, almost hitting the Buddhic, you get more and more of your higher selves. So just find out more about why you are how you are and stuff like that. You'll access more and more of your higher selves, eventually having access to all your higher selves. You know what I'm saying? And then I said becoming aware on the atmic plane, right? This holds the awareness that makes up all of your lives. You access this, you can access any life. And also, you should be able to access like the life of like your family members at least. You know what I'm saying? So, cause like imagine like okay, so like you have like your individual soul, right? Then you have, we'll call it the family soul. Then you have like the group soul. The group soul, right? The group soul is made up of different family souls. You know what I'm saying? So you could have my individual soul, right? Then I go with my family, right? Then you have someone else's individual soul, right? Then they go with their family, right? And then both of us join as like a oversoul kind of a thing. That's why I said like at the atmic, it's like the atmic, like it does deal with like your true individual soul, But understand that your true individual soul does not start with this personality. You know what I'm trying to say? So just because like you're John inside of this life, just because you're Billy inside of this life, just because you're Sarah inside of this life, just because you're whatever the fuck your name is inside of this life, does not mean that your soul originated as this life. You just put together different aspects of your soul to actually make this life. But the true individual soul, right, that's behind every single higher self, including this one, actually exists on the atmic. And when you hit this level, you'll get access to all your higher selves. So I know I put like so inside that document that I'm looking at on my phone that you guys cannot see, I did write down. Damn, I'm getting a lot of likes on my shit. People fucking with your boy, huh? Anyway, even though I put that, so fuck what I put down. Long story short, right? Inside the Buddhic, right? You get more and more of your higher selves, all that other shit. All your higher selves exist here, you know what I'm saying? And then you eventually hit the atmic. You hit the one individual soul. And when you're at this state, you could be like, okay, boom, I want to use this higher self, that higher self. As you're kind of climbing up to the Buddhic, it's like you won't access every single higher self until you hit the Buddhic fully. You know what I'm saying? And then like you'll have the Akashic records. So like pretty much inside the Buddhic, you'll be like, okay, I know I was a Draconian, I know I was a Lyran, I know I was this, I know it was that, right? But going up, you start to see like, okay, as the Draco, I experienced X, Y, and Z, and I also created those experiences for this reason. So it's like you'll understand, like even though like right here you'll be like, okay, I was Draco, I was Lyran, all that other shit. You'll also start to see what those lives looked like and why you actually made them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because even with my Lyra self, right? Like when it comes to like, cause you know how Lyra got destroyed and all that other shit, right? You start to see like why you let yourself go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because those traumatic ass events actually make you who you are today. There's actually a certain, I'm not going to say what the name of it is, right? But there's a certain chest that if you open this chest, right, you'll pretty much see the darker memories that make you who you are now. So it don't got to be like you being dark. It could be dark shit happening to you. Like, nigga, like for me, right? I was seeing all the Lyran slavery shit when I opened that chest. Nigga, that shit, nigga, I had tears coming out my eye. And I'm talking to my gods like, why did y'all not help us? Why did you guys not help us? But I saw that because nobody helped us do that shit, we became the best fucking warriors. I'm gonna say the fucking best. Lyrans are some of the best warriors. Lyrans are some of the best warriors inside the galaxy, and they love to help other people because nobody fucking helped them. So they said, damn, nobody fucking helped us. We will become the ultimate fucking warriors, and we're gonna help everybody. And it's just talk about this shit, I can fucking feel that fire inside me. So motherfuckers be like, how you cursing but you're a galactic warrior? You don't know shit. You clearly don't know shit. You don't know shit. I'm gonna just say that. You don't know shit, okay? That's a fact. So with that being said, right? Yeah. Long story short, when you get here, it's like you'll start being like, okay, I had all these higher selves. And then it's like, the closer you get to the atmic, you start seeing like what those higher selves look like, why you made them that way, and all that other shit. And then inside the monad, right, you'll have access to like pretty much your whole entire soul family. That's why, like, when it comes to doing spiritual readings, right? Because like you could get higher and higher in these planes, right? Eventually becoming because you could actually become the awareness that is behind everybody and everything. That's what Buddhist monks do. That's what yogis do. They say, fuck my individual shit. I'm gonna become the awareness behind everything and everyone. And that's why we could do spiritual readings, because like it's not hard to read you. I mean, there's the fact that one, you project energy onto me, and then I interpret that shit and I spit it back out at you. But also, nigga, I'm literally you. Like, okay, nigga, like me being Genie is not the same as you being Bob, but at a source level, nigga, we're all the fucking same. So to read you, all I really have to do is fucking become you, because we're all the same awareness. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, long story short, the process looks like finding out why you are the way you are right now as this current personality that you have. You know what I'm saying? You start finding out why you are that way. And then as you find out more about why you are how you are now, you start to access some of your past lives. You start getting some past lives. You start getting the Lyran. You start getting the Reptoid. You start getting the fucking Arcturian, right? Eventually having access to every single higher self. Then when you access every single higher self, you'll get all their memories. You'll start seeing why you made their life how you made them. You start understanding all that shit, eventually connecting with your atmic soul, the true individual soul behind all of your higher selves. You know what I'm saying? And then you get higher and become the oversoul. You start grouping up with other atmic souls, and then you start being able to see pretty much your whole entire soul family's past lifetimes. We don't got to talk about higher stuff like that because that's not really too important, but you guys get the point. That is the process of accessing your past lives. If you guys want help with your past life shit, you don't feel like doing all that omen shit and trying to get to your shit, nigga, I got you. But understand the meditation video I made is gonna help a lot with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Watch that video. You know what I'm saying? And start practicing. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't feel like doing all that shit, I can help you. Be like, oh, you want a past life reading? Okay, you were this in the past life. You were that. You know what I'm saying? And I can help you find out why you are how you are now. And then as I tell you what your past life was, it might actually be able to help you tap in more into that past life. You know what I'm saying? So I do offer that as a service, past life and starseed shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though the past life shit is more like Earth based, like I said, if you don't ask about our Earth life, galactic shit may pop up. You know what I'm saying? It's just that starseed shit is gonna be only galactic shit. So the past life shit could be human and galactic. Starseed is pure galactic, but they're priced the same exact way, so like pick your poison type shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. So if you enjoyed this shit, drop a motherfucking like. If you're new to my channel, fucking subscribe to your fucking boy. How'd you get this far? You're not subscribed yet. That's some tripping ass shit. I don't like that shit. You better subscribe. You're being fake. You know what I'm saying? I don't like fake ass people. Stop being fake and subscribe to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, drop that like. And yeah, it's been your boy Dot. My coach is down below. Readings are down below. Past life, spirit guide, star seed. I actually have angel readings on there also. There's gonna be like fairy readings coming up, dragon readings coming up. By the time y'all see this video, I may have more readings on my website. You know what I'm saying? The cheapest service should be like 30 minutes. I mean, not should be like $30. You know what I'm saying? Like the angel readings, right? A 15-minute angel reading is only like $30, right? It's gonna be like that for the dragon shit, fairy shit. I'm gonna do like some Gaia readings, you know what I'm saying? All the 15-minute Jones that are like that will be $30. So if y'all don't want to like, you know what I'm saying, like fucking like, you know, break the bank type shit, I tried to make like some cheap Jones for y'all where y'all can still get some help and stuff like that, but it's not really draining me too much because like the angel readings, that should be easy as fuck. Actually accessing your soul and stuff like that, looking at your records and all that other shit, that takes a bit more energy, so I need more compensation type shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all kinds of shit on there. Just go check that out and stuff like that. It's been your boy Dot. All that shit down below. Patreon, Discord, nigga, everything, nigga. So yeah, I love y'all. I'ma catch y'all. Peace.